Wow. See how beautiful the white comb is? So I don't give him a plastic foundation. They build their own. I'm Gunther Hauk. I live in Camphill Ghent and very deeply appreciate and love it here. Festen Schritt, bemesten Schwung, die Erde bleibt noch lange jung. This is Dutch white clover, dandelion and heel all. So this is called frost seeding. Tomorrow's rain is going to wash it down. Then we'll have another frost or two, and there the earth opens up a little. And the seeds fall in, and when it closes again, that guarantees the germination. Everything that we have invented in beekeeping in the last 150 years was in our favor. Removable frames, boxes that are easy to move, queen excluders, artificial queen raising, everything has been in our favor to make more money. And we never asked once, what do you need? We brought this over from Massachusetts, and it had never been touched by human beings, the bees, you know, they were really wild. And this is the difference between what we have and what they would like. This has about 3 inches of insulation. They really love it in there. I insulated the other hives. I bought some canvas, and I had one of our elders sew the things for me. I gave her a jar of honey, of course. and she was so happy to sew and to have a task, a real task. So I'm not gonna open them up, but the hives are in there. Then on the sides, we just stuff straw in and stuff it on the top. So it's actually the air pockets that do the insulation. And it's not only against the cold, it evens out the warm and the cold days. And that's the important thing. So that's a mite tray, and I don't have to open up a hive, but I can pull it out and see where they are sitting. So they are feeding right in here. There's some honey that dropped down from them, but that's where I then count how many mites drop to control the mite pressure. So I think we would have a lot less osteoporosis and things like that if people eat half a teaspoon of honey a day. In the evening, when you let loose a little bit, the honey is really great. I don't put it in tea because actually you kill some of the ferments and enzymes in hot tea. You should eat it raw for the best benefit. Well, they will fly out when it's 50 degrees, so there's forage around. And we have natural forage too. Of course, we have an orchard then in April, May, which is just great. And I'll show you something else over here, talking about forage. I put this field into cultivation 2 years ago, and we grow clovers. I hand sowed it, like in the old days. You know, the farmer had his little satchel here, and he held the seeds and he threw them not away, but he threw them over his heart. Has to come over his heart. And I sowed that, and 2 days later it had germinated. I was on my knees. I couldn't believe it. 2 days germinated. Nice. Today is Friday, the 4th of April, and it's a warm day for a change. When I use a smoker, I like to give some nice herbs which I collect over the summer and fall. Sage and many other things. And that smells a lot better and is nicer for the bees than if, you know, people use cardboard and all kind of stuff like that. And the smoker is like the doorbell. And just let him know that I'm coming. That's all. Oh, hello, girls. They're building up slowly. You see all this reddish stuff? That's propolis. They get that from the buds of trees. Right here you see a lot. And that's the protective film on buds to survive the winter against bacteria and viruses and fungi. Beautifully kept honey right there. They decorate it so nicely over the winter.
The bees have to work so hard for 1 spoon of honey, so I really respect, always think of them, many trips they have to make just to produce 1 spoon of honey.
Okay, there's brood in all stages, larva, a few eggs, and a cap brood. And a queen could be on here unless she evaded me.
Here, for one thing, it's, we are learning a lot about the bees and, where honey really comes them from and how it's created. It's a wonderful activity. And then, the whole communities plus others, are able to enjoy the honey that comes from them. And then, seeing all this work that Gunther does, it's really quite extraordinary. And we are very lucky to have that.
I took out the frames. Why didn't they sing me? Why didn't they sing me? I go into where the brood is raised, into their innermost being. And if I do it all suited up, I just do, time is money and you do it as fast and all that. And so actually a relationship that you build is a two-way relationship. I am as vulnerable as they are. They can sing me, right? And that makes me work more carefully and more respectfully. Whoa, you look good. Oh my goodness. Let's see what you have built. So they don't know me yet. They're from Georgia. So I just hope that they also respect me. Boy, you guys need a bigger box pretty soon. Wow, look at that. Oh, that fell down. I'm looking to see if I see eggs here already. If you come around here, where it is, I can't let it go. Right there. See the black one?
Yeah. Oh yes, I can see her,
Okay, you are doing so well.